Hey guys, so this is the completed look for today. It was my most requested video for me to do next, which was my smoky eye tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that is also pretty easy to follow along. There are definitely a lot of ways to achieve a smoky eye, and this is one of the ways that you can. So the first product I'm gonna start off with is gonna be the KKW Beauty Brighten powder in number 3. Oh, these are always so hard to open. Really pale yellow powder. Looks like this. Cancel out my eyelids and brighten them up before I put any eyeshadows on. I'm gonna take my Morphe M433. I'm just gonna sweep this all over my lid, brow bone, and like in my tear duct area, so that way there's no shadows in this area. And doesn't hurt to like put a little bit underneath my eyes too. That's going to technically be my base before I use any other darker eyeshadows for a smoky eye. The next shade I'm going to use is, all of these are out of order, so I don't know what I'm looking for. All of these eyeshadows are very, very loved, so none of them are as clean as they could be. I just use them so often, so I apologize. This is from the Melt stack, the Melt Cosmetics stack. Rubbish. Apply this all over the lid and into the crease, just blending it really well, so that way it's soft. There's no harsh lines, of course. I'm also gonna extend it so that way I have more of a diffused look to the smoky eye. We're gonna add some underneath. The next shade is going to be from the Dark Matter stack called Unseen. I'm gonna use that same brush again and just apply this all over the lid only. So I am just lightly patting it into the crease so that way it blends. Use a smaller, more dense brush like this for underneath my eyes at this point, so that way I don't use like a big brush and it's like all the way down here. Going with a darker shade now. This is Rust from the Rust stack. And I am going to take a denser brush still, apply this to my lid. Make sure you don't get too much. And I'm just gonna pat it in place instead of sweeping it, so that way I don't get that fallout, because I did already do my foundation, which I normally do. I usually do like my foundation, my brows, I'll do my eyes, and then finish it off with like lashes, highlight, sometimes bronzer. Right now I do have bronzer on. And then I'll do like my lips and like set everything. Do it however you want, whatever you're comfortable with and what your routine is. For me, this is the easiest just because I'm so used to it by now. For sure, I used to do my eye looks before foundation because I just had so much fallout all the time and I was so confused why that was happening. Mainly because I was taking a larger brush than I needed when packing on darker colors, and less product, the better. Because you want to layer those on instead of go like straight forward like a super dark color and try to blend that out. It definitely does not work as well as you think it might. So I'm going to keep patting this on and adding as much as I feel I need, and I'm going to pat that into that crease as well, so that way everything is blended. I'm going to use the excess on this brush and use that for underneath my eye. And there are so many ways to do a smoky eye. This is the one that I've been doing for quite some time. I love Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows. There's just so much pigment. There's just so much pigment to their eyeshadows that, and you also get so much. I mean, all of these, I have so many of them, but they're magnetic. So you can like stack them and then take them apart, travel with them. So that's what I love about it. Okay, look pretty even to me. At this point, I am going to add some eyeliner to my eyes so that way I can pack on like any like super dark browns or even black. About a couple of them, but I'm gonna be taking one of my Morphe new eyeliner pencils in Richie. It's more of a neutral brown. Super creamy and they're really easy to blend out. I have very sensitive eyes, so if something is too like tacky and waterproof on my eyes, it's so hard to rub, you know, to rub it out. It's so hard to blend it out that my eyes just water up so bad. I mean, not only is the brush scratching my eye, but I'm having to work at it so much more that my eyes just water and my makeup is ruined. So these definitely don't do that for me. And I want to keep it as centered as possible on my eyelid and you don't want it too far towards the outer corner to where it almost looks like a winged eyeliner and not too close to the tear duct. I'm going to take my new Morphe R43 brush, synthetic blending brush, and it's shorter and more dense. And it's also black and rose gold, which are my two, you know, such a good color scheme. How I blend my eyeliner is going to be like back and forth and upwards, so that way I'm blending it into everything that I have. And it will lighten up. This leaves a good base for darker eyeshadow, so that way they stick. I am going to add a little bit underneath. I'm gonna use that same brush, Rocke from the Rust Stack. Same dense brush, I'm just gonna pat this in. It looks weird right now, but I'm gonna blend this out. I am gonna go back with Rubbish and Rust, these two. Take both of these colors and blend this darker brown out. So very lightly. To use a cleaner M433 brush and just blend all of that out. I'm gonna use that shorter, more dense brush with that brown, outlining halfway across. Take another Morphe eyeliner pencil that I got called Dark Room. Looks like that. Just take this and line the bottom. Same thing to the other side. And then the top as well. It's easier for me if I'm looking in a mirror and I'm tilting my head back, so that way you can see what I'm doing. And I don't go in like one long stroke, I just do like little tiny ones and like blink, little tiny ones and blink. So that way I can give my eyes a rest and not have them start tearing up like crazy. So at this point, this is pretty much the finished look. I am going to add a little bit of highlight to my brow bone area, my cheeks, and my tear duct and lips. In R36, that champagne pop. Oh, there's a hair in it. We're gonna use a little bit on my cheeks. Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This stuff smells amazing. So this is the completed look. I'm going to maybe put my hair down instead of a ponytail. We'll see how that looks. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, there are tons of ways to achieve a smoky eye. Pretty much, smoky eyes aren't perfect. And I think that is the beauty of them. And I think that's why I was so drawn to smoky eyes. Definitely doing my makeup and even just as simple as going grocery shopping makes me definitely feel more confident, like I have my life together. And that's it. But, you know, and it definitely makes me so happy that people really wanted this video and wanted to see what I use, how I use it. All Melt Cosmetics today for the Dark Matter stack and the Rust stack, which are my two favorite stacks. I have them combined. I hope you guys enjoy this video again. Please subscribe to me if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. So please subscribe to my channel if you... give it a thumbs up. Jesus Christ. So get to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So please don't forget... like this video. I'd like to... oh shit. So please don't forget to